Pisces, and welcome to Honeybee U Tarot. My name is Melissa. This reading is for any Pisces moving through changes and challenges. Changes, positive or less positive, come with challenges. And this reading is looking at the 4 pillars of support through the wisdom of Tarot. And the 4 pillars of support are internal strength, external support, self-care, and spirituality. So whenever you come upon this reading, if it resonates, it is for you. This is designed to be timeless. Okay. So, or intended, designed. It's intended to be timeless. So let's look at what is the overarching or underlying situation for Pisces. Time of this recording. Oh, Pisces little fishy. These cards have been doing this where they flip and then they flop back over. All right, there it is. Oh, there they are. So feel free to use this spread to do your own reading. If it doesn't resonate, use your own deck. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Could be a time of trying to figure out with the Knight of Swords. What comes next on your journey of manifesting? Let me see. Emperor with the Justice card. Okay. For me, 7s are about choice points. They're these points where, you know, we've been through something, we've gone through a journey. In particular for Pentacles, you know, we've been growing something, building something, creating something in our like material world, business, money, home, and with the 7 energy, it's like, okay, so how am I going to utilize and move forward with where I have been so far in order to sort of level up? Okay, so with Pentacles, you see this person who is really taking time out to decide what does she want to move forward with. Okay, so this card came out in the last reading, and this is interesting. Didn't connect this. It's almost like I'm wondering, why does she have an apple? Are those apples? Maybe they are. Maybe they are apples on there. I can't see. They look like flowers. Okay. The fruit contains the seed. I mean, she's showing you that, right? The fruit contains the seed. So does she harvest? What does she harvest? What does she plant? Does she want to plant the same type of apple, type of seed? What does she want to do with what she's created so far? What is worth taking with her along in the next, you know, path, next journey? The Knight of Swords here. Do you want to go in a completely different direction? Or does it seem like spirit or life is moving you in a different direction? I think you're trying to figure out what is, if what you have been doing has been worth it. Because she's got on her dress something like right is worth the cost, and it's like a book or a newspaper clipping her dress is made out of, and it's part of maybe a headline or a title. I can't, again, I don't have my readers, I'm sorry. I don't know why this is challenging me so much. Justice card. Ten of Swords underneath that. Are you living your life on your own terms, Pisces? Are you creating because you want to create it, or because you're trying to do it for someone else? Do you need to speak up and assert yourself in some way that's potentially different? Are you the commander of your own ship, or is someone else driving? I'm going to shuffle this. Directing you. I feel like that's kind of part of the challenge here. King of Cups. Whoa, with the King of Wands. Internal strength. Yeah, your own ability to remain stable in the midst. What? And at the bottom of the deck is King of Pentacles. So earlier, the bottom of this deck was the Emperor energy. So all of these kings, once we get all four kings, that is, the Emperor, right? I mean, complete domain over himself, his world, he's the ruler, right? That energy. So your internal strength here, it seems, got King of Cups and King of Wands. Water and fire, Pisces, is your ability to stay calm in the midst of those emotional storms that can come up, when other people become, real emotional and life becomes chaotic. It's like you are kind of, you're real stable and you're capable of being, just this real nurturing, stable presence. Also for King of Wands is a leader and an entrepreneur. They are innovators, and they are charismatic. They don't demand that people follow them. They command it. And you're standing on top of your money. I mean, I don't know. You've already achieved, it seems like, a lot, maybe in business, where people do follow you, where they do listen to you. You don't act impulsively. You don't act, you know, out of reactivity or emotions. You're capable of restraint, utilizing maybe even like your gut instincts in order to determine when is the right time to act, to move forward, to yeah, that's what I'm going to say. That is your internal strength. Pisces. It's really interesting. What's going on? Okay. External support. Okay. Make sure there's external support. So you've got the death. Okay, you've got the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Also got the Death card of Scorpio, with the 2 of Cups. So this is external support. You could have a Scorpio in your life who is a partner, a lover. You could have an opportunity to transform. Through a relationship to let something that no longer serves you, like certain belief systems that keep you in a cage when you certainly don't need to be. You're fully capable, as we already saw. What are these limiting beliefs? What's keeping you stuck in a cage when you have these ginormous wings and the freedom to fly if you want? Could be something about the past that is keeping you stuck. Partnership. I just feel like there's a partnership that could really help to transform something that's almost like preventing you from moving forward and doing what maybe what you want to do, what is more in alignment, what feels more invigorating and authentic, and you feel passionate towards. You know, sometimes we do things and we can be very successful, but they're based, the things that we do and the things that we create are hopes and wishes of other people, like our parents or our culture. And, you know, we live in the shoulds. And at some point in our lives, many times called the midlife crisis, we recognize, like, wait, what? Whose life am I living anyway? Why am I doing this? I never wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be an astronaut. How come I didn't do that? I don't want to do this anymore. How come I'm running the family restaurant? I didn't want to do that. I wanted to travel the world. Why am I here? You know, I don't know, whatever you do in running a restaurant. Like, why am I doing this? I need to be out and traveling. Whose life am I living anyway? Right? There's this like realization. And I feel like there may be somebody coming in that can help you to let those old limiting beliefs or the shoulds or the have tos or whatever, and you have been successful, it looks like, keeping you stuck there in the cage when you're ready to do something else, I feel. Magician. Okay, self-care. Remind yourself, you hold the magic. Not only do you hold the magic, you are the magic. You have everything within you to create whatever it is that you want. And the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So maybe there is an offer coming in, or you want to make an offer. Like, she's sitting in the little lotus flower, right? Playing her heart, like strumming on the heart. Playing the heartstrings. Allow yourself to listen to the music and play the music and speak the music and sing the music of your heart. And the magician energy for me is tied into Mercury. So I just feel like there's something about the word, because also we have the Knight of Swords in this dynamic. Do you want to write? Do you want to sing? Do you have something that needs to be said? Do you want it to be a storyteller? Do you want to use your voice? Do you want to express something? Yeah, I've got the King of Swords here underneath the Knight of Cups. You know, speaking our truth absolutely can be a form of self-care. Yeah. Okay. And spirituality. Pisces. Why is everybody getting the Seven of Swords? Oh, okay. Nine of Wands. All right. Spirituality. All right, look. Spirituality is our practice, right? Got the Nine of Wands. So it looks like you have been through the ringer, potentially in matters of the heart, or some type of struggle. We have Seven of Swords here, which, again, for me, sevens are about potential, and this is in the air realm. So thinking, speaking, are you being honest with yourself? Are you being honest with others? Are others being honest with you? I think it's a time to really just stop before you move forward, and you have this ability. I mean, why is she so scarred up, right? What happens after the Nine of Wands is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands can be about, you know, burdens that just are not ours to carry, or they're too heavy, or it's been something that started off as great, and then it's just we're carrying too much and we need help, right? We don't need to carry all of the burden on our own shoulders. Also, for me, it's a card of making a choice to go that extra mile to get almost to your goal. You know, don't quit. So I don't know what this is, but I will say, make sure that you are being honest with yourself first, and with others. Make sure that you are not ignoring red flags. Make sure that you're not doing anything because you think you should or you have to. Take some time. Your spiritual practice will be about taking time to really sit and contemplate how far you've come, the lessons that you've learned, the battles that you've fought, it's like you're almost like coming to the end of a 10-year cycle. You're at the 9. And so it's really a good time to really reflect on, you know, it's kind of like the Seven of Pentacles. These are very similar. Seven of Pentacles was in the underlying challenge, and Nine of Wands. They're very similar. It's a time to kind of stop, take rest, reflect, decide what you want to do next. Do I put down this burden? Do I stop? Do I prune? What do I take forward with me? Do I want to do any more of this? What have I learned along the way? With the Seven of Wands, it might be on like, who do I trust? Do I trust myself? Do I put my trust in others? In old programming, all of these things that we go through as human beings, all of our lessons, what we learn and what we do with what we learn, that is a spiritual practice. It doesn't have to be like way up here, right? We are spiritual beings having a human experience. What are we going to do with our human, very mundane, very sensory experiences? How will that help our souls, our spirits to grow, right? So it's the practice. Spirituality is the practice. Okay. Whew. Okay. One more message for Pisces. One more message for Pisces. Ooh, ooh, ooh. from Wisdom of the Oracle. I need to get up and stretch. One more. One more reading. I mean, one more message for Pisces. Okay, co-create. Wow, you got lots of them here. Buy the book. Loyal heart. TikTok in the protection position. And the fates. Happy, happy. Look at that. The bottom of the deck. All right. I'll just read a few excerpts. I'm mostly going to read TikTok in the because it is in the protection position, okay? So, by the book is 11. Elephants there, right? Abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs and universal laws. The universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Okay. Loyal heart, 35. So you got 2 8s. All right, 30. When I say 35? Fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. TikTok in the protection positions, 30. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. Have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good. All is yours in divine appropriate timing. You can relax. Okay, and then finally the fates. Yeah. Okay. 17. Reading was kind of challenging for me, Pisces. Fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Yeah, maybe that's, there really didn't seem to be like a specific issue other than like maybe just a need to believe in yourself and to allow yourself to take some time out to reflect on what you have learned along your path and to learn to trust yourself. Yeah, I got healing underneath there. Okay. All right, Pisces. Well, I hope that was helpful. And thank you so much for being here. Your life matters, your journey matters, your healing matters. And I just so appreciate you. Take care.